Hi everyone, welcome back. Today let's continue with the same topic, mensuration, surface area and volume. Look at the first question. A cylindrical container with internal radius of its base 10 cm contains water up to a height of 7 cm. Find the area of the wet surface of the cylinder. In the previous class we have solved the sums related to a solid cylinder. Here this question is explaining about a hollow cylinder. It is given that a cylindrical container contains water up to a certain height. Look at the cylindrical container. This has water up to a level of 7 cm. The height up to this particular height, this cylinder contains water. And we need to find the area of the wet surface of the cylinder. When we find the area of the wet surface, we have to find the area of this portion up to where the water is present and area of the base as well. Here, this has two faces. One is upper face as well as the lower face. The upper face is not wet since the height of the water level is only 7 centimeters. So when we are finding the area of the wet surface, we have to find the curved surface area of this cylinder. Here it is a hollow cylinder. Therefore, we need to find the internal curved surface area. And along with that, we have to find the area of one of the face as well. When the water is contained in the cylinder, one of the face as well as curved surface is wet. So when you are finding the area of the wet surface, we have to find the internal curved surface area up to a height of 7 centimeters as well as the area of one of the face. Now let's write the data and find the area of the wet surface. It's given that the radius is 10 centimeters. R is equal to 10 centimeters radius of its base and the height is 7 centimeters. Here the height of the cylinder can be any other thing, but the level of the water is up to 7 centimeters. And when we are finding this area of the wet surface, area of the wet surface, we have to find the area of one of the face, area of the base plus area of the internal surface area with height 7 centimeters. So let's start finding it. Area of the wet surface is equal to, so area of the base is pi r square, that is the area of the cross section. So it is pi r square plus curved surface area. The curved surface area is 2 pi r h. So that is equal to 22 by 7 into the radius is 10 centimeters, 10 into 10 because it's r square plus 2 into 22 by 7 into 10 into the height is 7 centimeters. Now on simplification we will get this as 2200 divided by 7 plus 440. On dividing 2200 by 7 we will get this as 3.1. We'll get this as 314.29 plus 440. So when you divide 2200 by 7, you get the value as 314.29 after rounding off to 2 decimal places, and this is 440. By adding these two, we get the value as 754.29 centimeter square. This is what we have to find. Now let's study about a cone. A cone is a solid obtained by revolving a right angle triangle on any one of its axes. When we rotate this on one axis, the solid what we obtain is called as a cone. This is a cone. If you compare this with the right angle triangle, this is the height and this is the slant height, and here it is a radius. So the solid we obtain is called as the right circular cone. So if we consider a cone, we can see that there are two faces for this cone. One is a base that is in circular shape and other one is the curved surface. So when we deal with the cone, we can see that the area of the base is pi r square. Since it is in the form of a circle, the area of the circle is pi r square. And here h is the height, L is the slant height and r is the radius of this cone. The next one is the curved surface area. The curved surface area can be found out by using the formula pi r L. And the next is the total surface area. The total surface area is the area of the base plus the curved surface area. That is pi r square plus pi r L. When we take pi r common here, we get this as pi r into r plus L. That is a formula to find the total surface area. The next is the volume of this cone. Volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So these are the formulas we need to remember when we solve sums related to a cone. Let's consider an example. Find the volume of the cone whose slant height is 17 centimeters and the radius of the base is 8 centimeters. It is given that the slant height is 17 centimeters and the radius is 8 centimeters. So we need to find the volume of the cone. As per the formula, volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Here we need the values of the radius as well as the height. We know the radius is given as 8 centimeters and the slant height is given as 17 centimeters. So by using these two values, we have to find the height of the cone. Here the height of the cone can be found out by using the Pythagoras Theorem. See, if you consider this is a right angle triangle and moreover we know that when we revolve a right angle triangle on any one of its base, we get a cone. Therefore, we can apply Pythagoras Theorem. By using Pythagoras Theorem, we can find the value of the height from here. So, by Pythagoras Theorem, we know that this implies hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. So, here the hypotenuse is 17. So, we can say that 17 square is equal to the base is 8. 8 square plus the altitude square. So 289 is equal to 64 plus the altitude square. Here the square of 17 is 289 and the square of 8 is 64. A square remains as it is. That is what the missing value, the altitude that we have to find. Now rearrange the terms. We will be getting the value of a square as a square is equal to 289 minus 64 and that is same as 225. A square is 225. This implies a is equal to square root of 225 and that is same as 15 centimeters. So we got the height of the cone as 15 centimeters. This is 15 centimeters. Now we can find the volume of the cone. So the volume of the cone, we know the formula, it is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume of the cone is equal to 1 by 3 into the value of pi is 22 by 7 into the radius is 8. 8 square, 8 into 8. The height, we have calculated the height as 15 centimeters into 15. Now on simplification, 5 3s are 15. We get this as 22 into 64 into 5 by 7. On simplification, we get this value as 1004.714 centimeter cube or cubic centimeters. On simplifying this value, we get the volume of the cone as 1004.714 cubic centimeters. Here we are finding the volume, that is why the unit is always expressed in cubic units. So this is centimeter cube and that is the volume of the given cone. Look at the next question. A solid cone of height 8 centimeters and the base radius 6 centimeters is melted and recast into identical cones, each of height 2 centimeters and diameter 1 centimeter. Find the number of cones formed. Here we have two different types of cones, that is The first cone is having a height of 8 centimeters and the radius is 6 centimeters, and that particular cone is melted and recast to form small cones. We need to find the number of such cones formed. For that, first we need to find the volume of the bigger cone. What is the volume of the bigger cone? It is given that the height is 8 centimeters. The height is 8 centimeters and the radius is 6 centimeters. Now, and this is made it into smaller form with a smaller radius as well as height. Height is 2 centimeters and the radius is, and the diameter is given as 1 centimeter. Therefore, the radius is 1 by 2 centimeters. Now, first let's find the volume of the bigger cone. It's given the radius is 6 centimeters, the radius of the base, and the height is 8 centimeters. Therefore, the volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. That's equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 36 into height is 8 centimeters. So, on simplification, we will get this as 96 pi centimeter cube. This is the volume of the bigger cone. Now, we have to find what is the volume of the smaller cone. Volume of the smaller cone is, again by using the same formula, 1 by 3 into pi into, here the radius is 1 by 2 the whole square into the height is 2 centimeters. So, that's equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 1 by 4 into 2. On cancelling these two, we will be getting like this. And the volume is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 1 by 2. That's equal to pi by 6 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the smaller cone. Now, we need to find the number of cones formed. Therefore, we can write this as number of cones formed is equal to the total volume divided by the volume of one cone. The total volume is 96 pi divided by pi by 6. So, on simplification, we will get this as 96 by 1 into 6 by 1, and that is equal to 576. Therefore, the number of cones formed is equal to 576. This is an important question. You may have this type of questions in the examination as well. So, always remember, you are doing the conversion here. You are converting one particular solid to other solid with a different parameters. So, this can be from cone to cone or cone to cylinder. Any such type of questions can be expected in the examination. So, this is what the answer for this question, that is 576 such cones can be formed. Now, this question is for you. You can solve it and let me know the answer. The total surface area of a right circular cone of slant height 13 centimeters is 95 centimeters square. Calculate its radius in centimeters and its volume in centimeter cube. And given that, you need to consider pi as 3.14. So, usually you used to consider 22 by 7 as the value of pi. Here, you can consider it as 3.14. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with the continuation of the same unit, mensuration, surface area and volume. Thank you.